Alpaca! Look how cute this llama is. And this game is definitely leaning into that. I mean, when you play this game, you have a start player token here, which is just a big wooden llama. And the cards look cute. Let me show you. In this game, you're going to have 12 piles of cards, and there are many different cards in the game that can be used. You always play with 6 brown llamas, 4 white llamas, and you always play with the nobles, which are all the same but different pictures, and the snobs. Each player is going to start with a handful of cards, 12 cards, of puppies and fence building cards. You'll shuffle these and draw 5. On your turn, you can play a llama for the special ability on that llama. So, for example, this one just says draw 2 cards, and then you would draw 2 cards. You can also buy llamas. When you buy llamas, you'll use the money in your llamas, which your puppies have, and you can see all these also have money amounts that they give. But if you use them for the special ability, you don't get the money, so you have to choose. When you buy a llama, it goes to your discard pile. All the cards you play go to your discard pile, and you draw 5 more. When your draw pile runs out, you shuffle your discard pile, so these will start showing up in your deck. If nothing else, you can always grab a snob. Now, another thing you can do is you can build a fence with your fence cards. When you build a fence, you'll take one of these fence cards and put it in front of you, and you'll take a llama from your hand and put it behind a fence. You can no longer use that llama, but at the end of the game, they're going to be worth points. And some llamas that have blue on them will give you an ability when they're behind a fence. This one says, if I'm behind your fence, draw 6 cards at the end of every turn. Each fence can hold 2 llamas. Well, usually. These twins take up a whole fence. And every llama behind fences has to be different. When you have an 8th llama behind your fence, that ends the game, and everyone adds up their points, which is the same as the costs, on the llamas behind their fences. And whoever has the most points is the winner. Alpaca is what we call a deck building game, and you're building your own deck of cards, and there are a lot of them out there, and this is a more basic one. This one follows the idea of you're building a deck of cards, but you're also getting rid of them. Once you get rid of them, once you put the llamas in the pen, they no longer help you out. And that's some interesting stuff. It's been done before in other games. In fact, there's pretty much nothing in this game that's new other than that you have to play a card to put the alpaca in a pen, and that's what keeps me from loving the game. This is a 6 out of 10. It's cute, but there's 2 things I don't love about it. I think the artwork's great. I think the set of cards out there's a lot of cards that are not particularly interesting. And in a deck building game, all your cards need to be interesting. And 2, that you need to draw the card to build the fence and the llama you need to put in it. And sometimes that just doesn't happen. You get one of those royalty cards and you want to put it under a fence, you need to draw them at the same time. And when you're down to your last fence card and it just doesn't happen, that can get a little frustrating. Other than that, though, I think it's a little one for kids. Families might enjoy it. For me, it was fine.